Doesn't this whole thing just kind of feel like prohibition all over again? And I'm talking about the TikTok ban. Obviously, we weren't here for prohibition, but I imagine they felt pretty similar. Just like we're watching this ban get closer and closer to us, people back then were sitting and watching the ban of alcohol just get closer and closer to them. And a lot of them were panicking. They didn't know what to do. And so it got me thinking about the 18th Amendment and all of the loopholes and everything that went with it and what people were doing, what they were up to. And basically, it was going to be illegal to manufacture, transport, or sell alcohol. It was not illegal to own it or consume it. They left two loopholes in the law for religious reasons and medical reasons. So you could still do sacrament and you could still get a prescription for alcohol. And these loopholes did get heavily abused, but not everyone was able to take advantage of them. A lot of people thought the best thing that they could do, the smartest thing they could do, was all of their money, anything they were allowed to spend or could spend, go out and buy all of the booze we can afford, and we'll just stockpile it at home, and it'll have to get us through. They didn't know how long this ban was going to last for or if it was going to be indefinite. They really didn't know, kind of like how we don't know what's going on right now and everyone's preparing for this by jumping ship to other platforms. I haven't gone anywhere. I don't know if I will. I might just go down with the ship here. But it got me thinking back to all the different houses that have had prohibition activity in them. And so many people finding booze stashes in their homes or like hiding holes or hidden passageways or whatever in their houses. And we don't have any of that here. My house did see prohibition. She was built in 1880, but I just don't have any of those fun stories. So many other people do, though. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people get lost in the mysticism of it and they like to really over dramatize what really went on. A lot of people think just because they had some kind of stash hole or something in their house that they were part of a speakeasy or that they're they had bootleggers living in their house or doing business in their house. And I think it was actually a lot more simplified than that. I think it was if you got caught with a certain amount of booze, it started to look like you were selling it, which was illegal. And so that's one of the reasons that people would frequently split their stashes up and they would hide different parts, in this side of the house and in that side of the house, and maybe some outside or maybe some on their other piece of property across town, is because if they were to get caught with it, it starts to look suspicious. You can't really answer for it. You're going to go down with manufacturing or sale. And it's kind of like the drug laws are today. You never want to get caught with everything you have. But I just thought it was kind of interesting to look back at some of the comparisons between that and this and just kind of think about how much of this are we going to see all over again. They say history repeats itself.